Hello everybody, my name is Ofus, and this is episode 2 of Civilization 5, Brave New World. In our last episode, we found our first civilization, we found our first barbarian, and we found our first city-state. So we are going to continue exploring and see what is around us. So, we've got these army units who have discovered our first barbarians. I'm going to move them in a southerly direction and explore over here a little bit so I can get a good feel about what is surrounding my empire. I have finally gained my second citizen. As I said, the game will automatically place that citizen for me. Like it's deciding to go for more food, so it's going to take 11 citizens until I get 11 turns to get my next citizen. Instead of, well, it took me 8 to get it the first time. But that number will go up once I get my granary anyways. Now, as far as customizing where your citizens go, you can be very liberal about how you do this. I could do it myself by saying, no, I don't want you there, I want you there. Or I could just have the computer do it. Or I could say, you know what, I'm in the middle of a war right now, so I need to build things as fast as possible. I'm going to do a production focus. So that way I can build units faster at the expense of growing my city. I'm going to keep it on default focus for now, so we're going to return to the map. A unit needs orders. That would be this guy right here. And I'm going to keep sending him down. I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably move him back up eventually, but I'm curious to where this area goes. If this is a peninsula or if it leads off to a bigger area of the map. Are there any hills nearby I can hop on? Nope, it looks like it's just a peninsula, so if I just go over there, then I will complete the exploration of this little section. There's a lot of jungle down there. I think that works as a science bonus for some cultures. I'm going to continue moving this way, and I should probably have moved out here so I wasn't stuck in the forest, but whatevs. I have researched pottery. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to go over here, and we've discovered ruins. Ruins are helpful because they give you little instant bonuses. For example, that could be a map of the surrounding area. That could be a new technology. That could be a new citizen. That could be gold. I don't know yet, so I've got to wait to explore it. I've got to choose a new research. Since I am covered by things that require masonry and mining, let's open up the technology tree. Masonry is after mining. Yes, so I want to go to mining first because that will help me immediately once I start building some workers. So let's go ahead and advance onto our next turn. Okay, so this ruin has given us mining. Fucking sweet. I can't complain about that. I just learned a new technology that I don't have to spend 12 turns trying to learn. So it was worth it going and exploring all the way down there. So, that being said, I get to research another technology. Do I want it to be masonry? I don't have any workers yet, so I don't think it would benefit me yet. But if I get calendar, then I could go and mine these resources right here, the spices. I could mine those once I get workers. And I think I'm going to do that because animal husbandry doesn't help me yet because all of my animals are so far away. So I am going to go with the calendar next. A unit needs orders, so we're going to go over here. There's lots of fucking stone around here. I am not complaining at all. That is beautiful. Let's see, I still got 2 more turns until my monument is built. So we're going to come out here. Next turn. You could easily blow through like the first 20 or 30 turns once you have everything established, once you know what you're doing. Once you get into the later game and once the wars start, that is where you got to start picking and choosing what you have to do for every single turn. Now, do I want to go for a shrine and try to get a religious victory? Or do I want to continue... Well, there's no religious victory. Do I want religion to be a major factor of my game? Or do I want to get food and grow my empire first? I think I'm going to go for a shrine. Let's see what happens. Talking about religion at least helps you, figure out once you play the game whether that's an avenue you want to pursue. And we'll talk about that once I start researching religion and actually getting bonuses from it. And look, I just discovered China. They're around here somewhere. They're probably off in this direction, so that's probably where I'm going to send my scouts next. Because I need to know where they are. So, we're going to send this dude here. Looks like we've got all ocean over here, so I don't want to get that unit too far away. We'll explore one more and see what's up here. Looks like there's another city-state. I will discover that city-state and then fall back, because I don't want those barbarians messing with my home city. For all I know, there's barbarians down here. Alrighty, so we have discovered Yerevan. Yerevan is a culture city-state. If I make friends with them, I will get a huge boost to my culture, which is awesome. And they've given me a gift of 30 gold. Thank you. I appreciate that. Looks like they are already coming under attack by these barbarians, which means eventually I'll get a quest to take those out. And that will be very, very beneficial for me, especially this early in the game. If I can make friends with them, I can start researching culture down my culture tree very quickly. Do they even have a quest for that yet? Quest. They want you to defeat barbarian units that are invading their territory. Yeah, so I can already make friends by doing this. And Yerevan very much appreciates it, so I got 12 influence. That is the resource we're talking about, influence. I have 12 influence with them, and I see up here that this is ice, which means I am at the very northern end of the map. So I need to start exploring over here a little bit. Let's see here. Where are my scouts? Scouts, come out this way. I might need you to go down first, but we'll see. Next turn, I can adopt my first social policy. Now, which way do I want to go? If I adopt faith, it allows me to build shrines and temples in half the usual time. So right now, that wouldn't benefit me right away, but if I were to continue down that line, I would get +1 faith from shrines and temples. Or do I want to go down the Liberty tree and do rapid expansions? +1 culture in every city unlocks building pyramids. This is a tough choice. I think I'm going to go with Liberty. Do I want to go with Liberty? Such a hard choice. Because having a religion actually does provide you with a lot of cool bonuses. But I would be sacrificing a lot by waiting for the culture here. I'll take the culture first, and then I will go over to piety, I think. I haven't decided yet. It's kind of something that you decide as you go. And with more experience, you'll be able to better plan out how you want to do something like that. So, next turn. If I destroy that encampment, I will get huge bonuses as well. I might want to consider building a military unit to go out and take care of this. Because one by itself, I might be able to do it. But if I lose that unit, that's going to suck. Let's give it a shot. Fuck it. YOLO. So I just attacked them. I lost some health, but my unit is gaining experience. And with enough experience, I will be able to level up and heal it anyways. So I think I'm happy with that being what it is. They're probably going to counterattack. Oh, and they've built a second unit. I need to run. I need to run the fuck away. But I can heal the unit. But there's no way I'm going to be able to take on 2 barbarian units at the same time. So, let's go ahead and take these guys over here. There's another city-state available. It's Zanzibar. Now, Zanzibar is cool because it is a mercantile city-state. basically what that means is they have luxury resources that you can't get anywhere else in the game. That specific luxury resource is jewelry. So if you are hurting for luxury resources and you need happiness, these are the kind of city-states that you want to befriend. Alrighty, so I have gained another citizen, and I have finished my shrine. I am now gaining faith every turn. 10 faith minimum is required to found the next religious pantheon. Other civilizations are probably building religion as well, so I'm going to have to find a way to boost mine in order to get a religion before everybody else. So, I don't want to go into Zanzibar's territory, because if I do that, it will make them not like me. There are those Chinese units again. I found another city-state up here. What's up here? Let's see now. I can build a granary, or I can get a head start on a worker. Let's see. How much? It's going to take 16 turns for my next citizen. I think I'm going to build a granary, and I think I'm going to make it on a production focus in order to make it build faster. See, it will be done in 8 turns instead of, what, 10, 12? How much was it without it? On default focus, a granary took 10 turns. So production focus, I'll be stunting my growth, but I will be getting a building that will help increase my growth. So that'll kind of make up for it, I guess. I haven't done the math for that, but it's an example of how to play strategically. Looks like we've got more barbarians to the east. I'm going to give them a wide berth because scouts are not that good at fighting at all, really. Oh, I forgot there was a city-state up there I wanted to explore. And I did say I would come back to Rome, but I haven't done that yet. I probably should. Rome is pretty vulnerable right now. You attacked my scout, you bitch. I don't like you. I'm not going to counterattack. See, when it comes to combat, if I attack them over a river, I am going to be losing 20% of my combat effectiveness. So I'm just going to go over here and run around it. They can attack China. Ain't nobody got time for that. Antananarivo, they've got another... They're also a mercantile city-state. They have porcelain, which is not available anywhere else in the game. And I need to start getting some workers. So as soon as this granary is done, I'm going to start researching a worker. I will have a new social policy up soon. Kind of can't wait for that.
Teach us to number our days, so that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom.
I have finished researching the calendar, so I need to pick another technology for me to research. And I think... don't want to do iron yet. What does writing give me? Allows you to build the first science building, the library. Archery gives me the first range unit, and I think archery leads to the wheel, and that allows me to build roads and a water mill, which will allow me to add more food to my city. Like I said, I don't really have a need for animal husbandry yet. So I think I'm going to go ahead and research masonry, because that'll allow me to research my gold, or allow me to build on my gold once I get a worker. A unit needs orders, so we are... how'd you get all the way up there? Oh yes, because I was dodging barbarians, who are probably going to attack me again. That river cuts all the way through this continent. Let's bring this guy back. My scouts will be able to explore the rest of the map. Yep, I'm getting attacked again. Fuck you. You're a bitch. Oh, yes. I get it, my social policy. Okay, so that would give me a free worker, which is boss, because I need workers right now. That would give me more production. I thought I said I would go with piety. Nobody still hasn't researched the Pantheon yet, so maybe I'll get in luck. I'm going to go ahead and do citizenship and get myself my first worker. It will save me from having to waste the time to build it. Now, because I have mining, I can go ahead. Oh, and I have calendar too. We'll do that one first. We'll go over here. I have to wait until next turn to build it because they're going into a forest. It hurts your move. So we're going to come around here, and I found another city-state. They're all, like, on my continent. Mind you, there are only 8 players, so that's about... How many did we say we'd have? Like, 16? Maybe less? So we've hit turn 25, and I'm getting an update. World's most progressive people, ranked by the number of social policies they've adopted. I have 2, and apparently 2 other people have 3, so they are growing faster than I am. Let's go ahead and construct a plantation. With that, I will have more happiness. And I have discovered Hanoi. That is a militaristic city-state. Militaristic city-states donate military units to your army when you are friends with them, which is awesome. Not even gonna lie. Always take a hill when you can. Come over here, and we have found China. We have found where their borders are, which will be extremely helpful for us. I think Moscow is going to be public enemy number 1, though. They're probably going to attack me as soon as I try to build on this marble. So I need to secure that resource as soon as I can and start thinking about how I'm going to defend that militarily. Found another barbarian encampment. Haven't found as many ruins as I thought I would, though. Usually you find at least 3 or 4 in the exploration stage. But there's nothing to say that Moscow and China haven't snatched them up yet. So, ooh, they got sugar. And it looks like we are hitting the ocean. Is China a coastal? No, they're not. So that's just a lake, but this is the coast right here. They've got chingos of sugar. God damn. That benefits them because, like, if they were to mine on both of these sugars, right, they wouldn't get 8 happiness for having 2 sugars. They would have 4 happiness for having the resource of sugar. But they could take all of these extra sugars and trade them to other societies, like me, if I wanted to, you know... Well, I don't really have excess resources to trade, but maybe I could give them something else. We'll just have to see. But they could do that in order to get themselves more happiness. Now, with that in place, I already have a warrior. I already have a worker. I could build another warrior for 2 turns, which is awesome, or I could start working on Stonehenge, which would give me a huge faith bonus towards building religion. I think I'm going to get the warrior first, and then I'm going to build... Well, I don't really have the... Well, I do have the money for a warrior. I'd be in the negatives, but I'd start losing gold. But I want to be able to start taking out this encampment in order to get reputation with Yerevan, because culture would really help me right now. So I'm going to keep this guy there. And we're going to go to our next turn. We're going to work on getting this warrior, and I think that is where... Oh, sweet! I can build a Pantheon now. I'm the first person to do that. I am highly surprised. Usually all the other races beat that to you, but that's probably because I'm used to be playing a bigger game on a huge map. I'm not used to playing standards. So, this is where we get to talk about religion for a little bit. I am founding a Pantheon. A Pantheon gives me a bonus for my society. And if I continue gaining religion faster than everybody else, I will be able to build a great profit and get more bonuses by upgrading my Pantheon into a religion. So let's see what is available and see what I can use. Because different bonuses suit different societies. For example, if you were buried in the middle of the desert, this +1 fate for desert tiles would be awesome. +1 culture from shrines. I already have a shrine. That would help for my culture. Fertility rate goes up. That would give me a faster growth for my people. More food. +1 culture and phase from wine and incense. I don't have any of that. I could build a palace, which would give me +1 culture, faith, gold, production, and science. That's pretty boss. 1 culture and 1 faith for each gold and silver. I do have a gold over there. I don't have much silver. Quarries. I need quarries on stone, right? Mining I can use just for that one, but for these I'll need quarries. So that would give me +4 faith. That is looking like the best bonus available to me right now. Though I will get 1 culture. Yeah, I think I'll go with stone circles. So once these guys are done building this plantation here, it will still take another 3 turns. Then they can come over here and start building on my stone, and I can start gaining more faith. See, now that I have my pantheon, I need a minimum of 200 faith in order to make a great profit, which can start my religion. With 8 players, there are 5 religions that can still be founded, so the odds of us getting one are looking pretty good. I think this is a good place for us to stop for now. We discovered a lot of city-states and talked about the bonuses that city-states can give you, and we found out where China was. So, until our next episode, my name is Ofus. Keep your feet on the ground!